Hello there folks, welcome back to the Chap's Guide. My name is Ash and I am your host on this journey through men's style, self-development and personal grooming. Now today I'm going to help you guys who may just only own one suit and you want that to be pressed into service for the majority of your life's more formal activities. And I'm going to help you by answering a question from a viewer. In fact, this question comes from Christian, who says, "My name is Christian. I'm a German based in the UK and I like to think of myself as an intentionally well-dressed man. I do like to consider what to wear for special occasions. In this context, I wanted to ask your opinion about a sartorial matter. I have an important event coming up soon in central London and I'm thinking about what to wear. I wore my mid-grey flannel suit last year, so this year I was thinking about breaking it up and wearing the trousers with another jacket. My question is, would you say it is appropriate to wear an all-season navy hopsack jacket with the grey flannel trousers, or am I better off sticking with wool and the corresponding jacket? Hope you can help." Well, sir, Christian, thank you for asking the question. I'm certainly going to help you today because I can fully understand why you are thinking of breaking your grey flannel suit, just like I'm wearing now, into its constituent parts so that you give the appearance of wearing a different suit this year to the one that you wore last year. It is one of the advantages of buying a two-piece suit in a quite straightforward, simple design. Two-button, notch lapel, single-breasted suit can easily be broken up and worn in its sort of component parts. But you know what? You don't have to do that. You can still stay stylish, yet in your suit, yet just refreshing its appearance by making just a few alterations. Because to be perfectly honest with you, the grey, mid-grey suit, just like I'm wearing now, is a true chameleon of the sartorial world. It is a garment which screams out for a few accessories and a few subtle changes which can totally alter its appearance from the suit that you wore last year. So let me give you some ideas of what I would do. Firstly, let's start with the obvious. You could change the shirt and the tie combination. Now when you wear a grey suit, it is a benign garment, all right? It is kind of neutral. Grey, one would argue, is a bit of a non-colour. It is the items which you wear with the suit which will draw the attention of the people which you meet. So by wearing different coloured shirts and ties, it'll give an entirely different aspect to the garment that you're wearing, the main suit. For instance, if you wear a sort of base coloured or a very simple coloured shirt, I'm wearing a very light pink shirt with a subtle hint of pink. And I'm wearing it with a patterned tie as a consequence, because the shirt is neutral, the tie draws the attention. You could flip that around. You could wear a patterned shirt of some kind and wear a solid coloured tie. It'll give an entirely different appearance when you're wearing it. You could go monochromatic if you want to look a little more edgy and modernist. So monochromatic, all of the same colour. So maybe wear a black shirt with a black tie. This has become quite sort of trendy in recent years. I don't dislike it. I've worn it myself from time to time, but it's a totally different look. And again, it's something which your grey suit can easily support because it already has one foot in the colour family of darker colours, being grey. As I say, it's very, very neutral. And when we're thinking about our tie, think about tie alternatives. You don't have to wear the traditional necktie like I'm doing right now. You could go for a bow tie. Why not? Throw caution to the wind and be the chap who wears a bow tie. Just make sure you wear a self-tie bow tie, not one of these ones which comes pre-tied for you. You learn how to tie it, it takes 2 minutes, but wow, I tell you what, if you've ever worn a bow tie out with a suit, you're going to be inundated with compliments and comments from the people you meet, because it's an unusual thing. Nobody's going to focus on anything other than the bow tie. They're not going to notice you've worn that suit 10 times in the last 2 weeks. It's the bow tie which will draw the eye. The other thing you can do, instead of a bow tie, go for a cravat perhaps. Maybe something a little more avant-garde, favoured by the likes of the greats of the clothing world like David Niven, Cary Grant and so on. Bring that 50s classic back into your appearance and wear the cravat. Believe me, you're going to spend all night fending off people who want to tell you just how fabulously you look if you choose to dress like that. Or go totally modernist. Now, I wouldn't do this, but you could go tieless if you really had to. And that, again, will alter the appearance of your suit. So if you're wearing an extremely bold patterned or solid coloured shirt, something which will draw the eye, then perhaps going tieless is something you could pull off, depending on the formality of the event, obviously. Okay, now the next thing that we can do is lean heavily onto the accessories. Because remember, the mid-grey suit is totally blank canvas for us. We can dress it with all of the features which, although a little more subtle than the necktie and the shirt, make it look different from each time that we wear it. Pocket square, lots of colour, lots of passion, lots of charisma and personality on display. Choose something bold and elegant, and you can utterly dress your suit with something sartorially dapper, which everybody will notice and speak to you about. They're not going to notice the suit if you've got a beautiful silk pocket square poking out. That's what they're going to talk about. And whilst we're in this area of the suit, we can wear a boutonniere on one of these lapels. Remember, the lapel gives us quite a lot of real estate to dress our suit, make it look different. So maybe a boutonniere. If you're a stylish, elegant man, you could go to the extent of having a real live flower on the lapel, or if you're perhaps a little less bold, go for something like a silk boutonniere. Or even, I don't really favour those, for me, as far as I would go, would be a lapel pin or badge of some kind, indicating your association to something like a club, a group, university, something of that nature. Again, it is allowing you to dress your suit with elements of your personality. Little things make all the difference, because when somebody comes up to you, believe me, this is almost at eye level. It's what they're going to focus in on. Nobody's going to notice you're wearing the same mid-grey suit that you wore a year ago. And then we're taking it down to another level. Things like cufflinks. Again, little cufflinks which perhaps give an association to a group or body or organisation you're a member of, or a tie bar. Little elements which dress the suit, make it look different, draw the attention from the main garment itself. Now, the next obvious item which we can change, which will alter our appearance entirely, is the footwear. I've always said this, the footwear is the foundation of an intentionally well-dressed man's outfit. When I meet people, the first thing I do is look at their shoes. It gives me an indication of the tastes and the class of the gentleman we're meeting. If you've got a great mirror shine, you've already got a tick in my box. And when it comes to our suit, we can alter the appearance of our suit by changing the shoes which we habitually wear. So if you wear the mid-grey suit, I'm going to guess you're likely somebody who might wear a black cap-toe Oxford. It is the business uniform after all. If you want to change it up, put the black shoes away, maybe get out a burgundy or an oxblood. They look great with mid-grey. It brings the outfit to life with a splash of colour, which is normally absent if you typically wear black shoes. If you're wearing quite plain shoes ordinarily, maybe cap toes or hole cuts, go for a brogue. Something with pattern and texture, which brings another dimension to your footwear. It brings it to life. Or if you want to go a bit more avant-garde, maybe loafers or monk straps. They tend into the more casual side of men's footwear, but they can utterly change the appearance of one's suit. Or if you are really a bold and courageous man, you can go for some signature footwear. Now, if you're maybe from North America, maybe cowboy boots, western boots. It is almost like wearing national dress for a gentleman. Or perhaps if you're, maybe even bolder than that, you can go for a signature shoe which has got lots of colour, texture, pattern, something like Geoffrey West. Shoes are renowned for the cut of the last and the embellishments of the leather. Spectacular, draws the eye. Believe me, wear a pair of shoes like that, no one is going to bat a second look at that grey suit that you're wearing. Now the next thing you can do, if that's not enough to make you look a little different, is employ a little bit of creative layering, because adding extra layers to your outfit, again, totally changes the appearance. So maybe get yourself a contrasting colour waistcoat or vest, as you may call them in North America. Something which is bold in colour, which clashes maybe, something burgundy, red, blue, which is going to be totally contrasting visually, and it's going to draw all the attention away from the suit. And because the grey is so benign in its colour, it's going to work entirely. Maybe if it's more of a casual event you're attending, you could go with a sweater. So a V-neck sweater, crew neck sweater, allows you to still wear the tie, yet again adds more texture, colour, maybe even a little pattern to your outfit too. All of these little touches subtly are drawing the attention away from the suit and making you look very, very different each time you wear the same garment. Now the final thing you can do is actually not the suit itself, but it's what you wear over it. You can wear a fabulous overcoat, because by wearing an outer garment, at least you know that when you arrive and you make your entrance, you're going to look fresh and different and stylish. Before you even remove that garment and show what you're wearing underneath, you've already set the tone that you are an intentionally well-dressed man. So choose a nice overcoat, something in a colour which goes with everything, maybe a camel colour, navy or grey. These go with pretty much all garments that you can wear. They're very flexible, wearable across your widest range of your outfit. And then you can even dress that overcoat. A nice coloured scarf, something with boldness, with colour, texture, pattern, as we say. These things make all of the difference. Nice pair of leather gloves. And if you really want to go for it, a traditional dress hat. Maybe a Homburg, a bowler, something of that nature, a trilby, a fedora. These will really signal the arrival of a man who knows how to dress well. And believe me, after that, if you employ the other characteristics that we've talked about with that suit, nobody is going to notice that you're wearing the same suit over and over again to similar events. It's all about the way we dress the garment. You'll be amazed how simply just changing a necktie can change the complexion of your overall outfit. So if you apply even just some of the suggestions I've given you today, you're going to do fine. You're going to look totally spot on, and you will be congratulated for your appearance by the people that you meet. Well, Christian, I hope today has been of some benefit to you. If it has, like the video, subscribe for more. You can support the channel by buying me a coffee, one-off thing, or for a tiny, tiny monthly sum, I think it's £3, you can join my Patreon community, in which you will benefit from the additional videos I make each week, and also a personal dialogue with me. And you can find out how to become involved in that by following the link to my Patreon pages in the show notes below. So, until the next time we meet, wearing our mid-grey suits, yet looking totally different every time, take care, and I'll see you again very soon.